Hi and welcome. This will be a double commentary video with Emiel. He's just new to YouTubing, but he's definitely not new to bridge. He's a very good player out of Belgium. We have some common friends, and now we're both YouTubers. And let's see how this works. Yeah, he opens one on Trump, and I have a 16 count. And I don't think we play anything super special over one on Trump, but let me just check. I kind of feel like it's match points. It's a very good 16, so I think 6 no Trump is not too far off. And it's a 16 with 3 aces, 5 card suit. 4 no Trump is kind of the book bit with a 16 count, but I really feel like this is much better than an average one. Well, we can see now how this goes. I feel like even if he has... Okay, so this will be... So I wanted to say even if he has 15, I think we have a very good shot. 3 plus 5 is 8, 9, 10 with the spades. So he needs 2 tricks out of clubs. And it's now up to him a bit what he thinks about clubs, so or what he thinks about the field. Like if he thinks that the field is in slam a lot, then maybe he can try. Well, you can't really get an over trick, right? You have to just play clubs for 2 tricks. Although it will be also interesting if he can run the hearts and try for some kind of a squeeze, or there could be some squeeze chances in spades and clubs, or some kind of a show-up squeeze. So John and Vanessa, 5 card suits, short club, variable no Trump. Banjo, it's Benjamin. Benjamin 2s, it should be 2 clubs is strong, and everything else is also strong. In the meantime, I can mention that I could have asked for a 5 card major with 3 clubs, but I thought that, yeah, no Trumps will just work out fine. In this case, like, imagine, let's say, the Queen of Diamonds being the King of Clubs. Well, but in that case, you just have a lot of tricks. And let's see what he decided on. Taking the king, hiding the queen, and then maybe low to the 8 or so. Yeah, that's in case South has Jack 10. And otherwise, you need he's just gonna play on clubs. Okay, South shows the king, very nice. And then he can just claim the rest. His hand is high. I think, I mean, depending on the level of the opposition, you can try to adjust your claims, but he can also just explain what he means by it if asked. King Doubleton, okay. And on spade, lots of interesting boards. So I will bid 1-0 trump, over which we do play some kind of a pretty simple Godzilla. And this, what is this? Spade 1-0 trump. I think I'm gonna just go for just name my suit once, and let's try to find a fit somewhere, or like just to try to compete. But of course, there are some red flags here that it could be a misfit. I'm not prepared to completely give up on playing. But let's see, 3 clubs. Wow, that's amazing. Let's see what's going on here. So if it comes back to me pass, I'm not gonna do anything. If South bids 3-0 trump, then I have a pretty serious issue with, okay, well, he bids 3 spades, I'm gonna pass, and hope that they don't double us. Let's see. Not a bad hand by any means, but like my hand is completely terrible for him. So let's see if well, in this kind of situation you can try to count winners as well. You could say 6 spades and the ace of clubs is 7. South could be maybe compelled to play clubs for us at some point, but yeah, North bid clubs, so maybe clubs are 6-1 or so, 1-6. It's the 7. It could be a double, it could be a singleton. I could have tried to pass, of course, but ship has sailed. Yeah, so South is ace king of hearts, king of spades is a given. Probably nothing in clubs. Okay, so we do get this card. I guess will be a heart. Not much to be gained by a diamond discard. And now maybe just rough a heart low and ace queen of spades. We do have 8 tricks now. It's nice. It's hard to believe that we're getting a diamond trick. Let's see. Down 1 is minus 50. That's a pretty decent score, of course, if we can, if North-South made something, but of course in this case, in this case, I mean, I would have been on lead and I cannot, I literally wasn't allowed to lead a spade. I don't have any. So it's actually quite an interesting hand. No fit for either side, right? Yeah, we had 7-0 in spades, 5-2 in hearts, and then 6 cards in both clubs and diamonds. So it's sinking, yeah, and then North can do. North can even play a club, right, for a trump promotion, but in this case, you can pitch a diamond on it, right? You still have a loser. And I think that's the correct thing to do, but a diamond on both, or if North then switches to a diamond, then South will be on lead, and there's no more trump promotion. And down 1 is good bridge. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the spades don't have to be 3-3. I forgot. Yeah, somehow I don't know why I forgot about that we were in 7-0, not 7-1. So, but yeah, it depends a bit. We can check out the other tables. 2 spades. Yeah, some people are in 4 spades down 3, so that's good. Minus 100. Some people somehow managed to get out in 2. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video and try to come back in a bit. Hi, so we got 80% for the slam and 33 for 3 spades. Yeah, they wrote a little, yeah, didn't fancy doubling. Thank you opponents. I'm not gonna double, I'm red on white. So it looks like, it's not sure yet, but it looks like we might be defending. If it comes back 2 hearts pass, I will double. At some point I do have to do something with this hand, but if it looks like they're in control, then I'm not gonna do anything, of course. 2 spades, wow. Okay, I mean, I have to bid 4 spades. They're kind of forcing me. I mean, you can be aggressive there, red on white, and I know we're at match points and it can be minus 200, but for all I know, maybe we have some double fit or, yeah, some 6-4 fit with a stiff. I mean, I'm not even gonna pretend that I have some doubts. Yeah, that's interesting, 5 hearts, but I think maybe we'll pass it out or so. I don't quite know. I mean, first of all, we're kind of still a pickup partnership, and I don't quite know how aggressive he is, but yeah, it looks like it wasn't just for the par score what he did. So yeah, and now this will be an interesting hand, and I'm on lead. Well, I mean, let's play the king of spades, I think. And wow, they're playing 5 card majors and dummy has 5. And Emiel overcalled with a suit without the ace, king, queen, and jack. So I guess it's 10 to the 6th, and I think he's showing a suit preference for clubs. You can't show anything. I have a stiff. So let's try to figure out what's going on. Ace of hearts. He must have. Yeah, I mean, maybe he can. I can maybe show this. Maybe shows clubs. I'm not sure. I can show clubs again. So 6-4-2-1. Yeah. So the first discard is odd even. So you can show the king of diamonds in case that helps him. And he's showing spades, which is just, I mean, it's a high spade, so it, okay, let's see. Yes, I played the 3. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but because it should be count. So 6 hearts, stiff spade. So I'm getting this one club. Oh, there's nothing I can do. This is just waiting for the claim. Yep. Yeah, we had a nice double fit, like I suspected, but how many do we take? Yeah, we're making 5 spades, but it's a bit hard to see. Like nobody bid anything in the minors, so. Two spades. Can I have a big fit? I have a passed hand and he's third, so maybe I can just bid 3. Be done with it. If I bid 4, they just double us and... Red, I think, I mean, he's gonna have 6. Our North made a kind of a slow pass, but yeah, that's the way it is. It's also online bridge, so you never quite know what to make of the tempo. I'm gonna be disciplined here, and okay, wow, if they let us buy the hand in 3, I'm very happy. Okay, he did have 5, so that was my question. It's kind of a semi pickup partnership. I mean, it is actually kind of pickup, but it's don't quite know. I don't think actually. Yeah, there's nothing in the notes that I got, so. Yeah, so what's going on here? They missed a heart fit. In fact, I would say they missed 4 hearts just by looking at it. We're not gonna take, I mean, we're gonna take, I guess, 1 spade because this is a stiff. We're gonna take 1 spade and maybe a diamond. So they missed kind of 5 hearts, more or less. So that's always nice to see. And yeah, I didn't want to just bid 4 spades. I mean, it looks like, so we'd miss. That's interesting. He played the diamond so quickly. I mean, so early. I would be a little afraid of a club rough, but maybe he has something else in mind. Wow, South led from Queen Doubleton of spades, so in fact we're taking 2 spades. 1 heart and 2 clubs, yes. Yeah, you can always rough 2 hearts in dummy or just play. I'm dummy, I'm not allowed to see anything, but yeah, he's just gonna play clubs. So I mean, usually this club rough is not so easily found because it would mean that so they have ace doubleton opposite king third or so, and somehow it's not really on their radar that there's a club rough, but it's still a little dangerous, I guess, the diamond play, but maybe it was. To develop my clubs and rough 2 hearts in dummy. As usual, just pause the video for the dead time and maybe have some private chat, secret stuff and everything, but mostly I need to pause the video because I just made some coffee, and shows you how seriously I'm taking this video, is that I'm drinking coffee rather than other drinks that you might be wondering. Anyway, see you in a second. Welcome back. And yeah, we're doing quite well. So this was 68.8. There were some 4 spades, but I think the field was generally in 4 hearts. So we did quite well in that sense. And 3 spades just made was a literal top. I mean, yeah, we have a few tables, and so it's discards. Okay, let's not show off. Held, yeah. Held would be, like in German, it would mean a hero. 1 heart, 2 diamonds. Looks like we're gonna defend again. And I mean, okay, board 3, there was nothing to the defense. So it looks like I'm gonna lead against 3-no trump. I generally, okay, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I generally prefer aggressive leads against 3-no trump, even in match points. It's probably not quite correct, but 4-card majors, weak no trump, so maybe this is now in a 4-3 thing. Because I guess North would have bid hearts with 4, so 2 hearts or 3 hearts or so. This seems to be an echo thing, and yeah, I mean, as advertised, I'm just gonna lead my 4th best of my longest and strongest, and hope that we can figure it out. And after the lead, we play Laventhal, so it's leading, it's just a kind of suit preference. Okay, so he takes the ace. That's not great news. It looks like, I mean, okay, he ace 10 or ace jack, he would always play the jack or the 10. Ace 7 is one of those things, like, it's probably too low to stick in the 7. Yeah, I could have queen jack, so imagine queen jack 9 low. I probably lead low, I'm not sure, but so now he has a pretty good count on the hand. Me a little less. So I know that I suppose South let's see. I suppose South has 15 to 16. That's kind of what's going on. So it's kind of like a 1-on trump auction in which, okay, so by playing the queen, I'm showing him that I don't have the jack, at least. Now he can show me his suit preference if he has one. He has 3, so it would be like, this would be 4 clubs, I guess. But he doesn't have the jack for sure. Yeah, I mean, I can show this would be the club 9 that I'm showing. Yeah, I'm just docking it once, just so I can send the signal. Kind of. It's 4 or 5, and then I can try to count out the hand, but it's very hard here. So South has 4 hearts. 15, 16. So South has the ace of hearts. has the jack of clubs only, right? So it means like it's really South really has a lot of points. So I had 5. Dummy had 10. 15 plus 15 is 30, so Emiel has about 10. And he played low twice. I mean, it's probably not a club signal. I'm just gonna... Probably it's a diamond signal, but I mean, I really have some problems putting the hand together at the moment. Maybe I'm missing something obvious, but if he had wanted a spade, he would have asked for it differently. Yeah, and the 2 should confirm that a diamond was a good idea. And now I think I can just play it randomly. So low to the jack would be like ace king jack or so. And now the good news, they're 3-3. Good news for declarer. I have a relatively easy time here because my spades are so low I can discard them randomly. And this is the part of the hand where I think I'm technically allowed to just turn off my brain, even though it's very bad practice. So far, I guess it's the king. South cashing out a little too early. Okay, so South has 4 hearts and 4 clubs. And now just trying... Okay, I mean... I had everything low to the jack from... no, I'm sorry, yeah, it was king, yeah. Ace queen jack. I think, yeah, could have taken a few more, I guess, but I mean, a diamond would have been a pretty good lead. White and red, maybe I would have opened this 2 diamonds, but it's not exactly the time and place for it. So 1 heart is 4 plus. Could have a strong no trump. It's a good idea to remember that. We're playing in England. I have nothing to say. I mean, double with this shape is usually a good idea, but now we're both passed hands and we're both vulnerable. I mean, both Emiel and I are vulnerable. It doesn't matter who plays the hand. So I'm definitely not gonna do anything. 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 hearts. And it's always a little... It's a good question if 2 hearts can show 4. And I think usually it doesn't show 4, it just shows 3. Or maybe it suggests 4, but people would do it on 3 as well. The club lead could be from 5-2 doubleton, could be from 3 low. Interesting, he didn't lead the spade, so it's probably not spade ace king. It could be a stiff, would be nice. And we both have stiffs. And I think I have my answer is here. So basically the 2 hearts is just a normal 2 heart raise, and then North needs to figure out what to do. Yeah, so if I get in with the Queen of Hearts, then basically I have an interesting problem there. And this is the 9 is a suit preference. I mean, assuming that the 9 is high. So I'm gonna lead a spade through. If he has the ace, that would be pretty cool. Let's say ace queen, that would be pretty nice. Takes roughs. Then the question is, should I cash the ace of diamonds at some point? Yeah. So now we can even set up this defensive cross ruff if the 5 of clubs was a stiff. If it wasn't a stiff, maybe it's a good idea to just continue playing it, to just play the second one so that it's so that I can see what's going on. But of course, that's a little dangerous because now clubs are high. Well, they were high all along, and then declare can draw trump, right? So. You shouldn't forget he's a passed hand, but he hasn't shown anything yet. So king 6-5 is one thing he might have, and king jack of spades. Still not quite an overcall, but from a past hand you could have something, but probably he still has something in diamonds. But yeah, this low to the jack, I mean that North didn't take the ace, it kind of suggests that Blink 128 has it, and in that case it's ace queen jack 5th. Looks much more likely. And if he catches the ace of spades, I can show my diamond by the diamond 5. It's odd even discard, so you encourage with yeah, ace of spades. Now he will also have count, so now he knows if yeah, just it doesn't matter which one. And he plays a low one, so I think it means that the club was a stiff. So I just lead, I think a low one maybe, just maybe for the ace of diamonds, but or was this sloppy? It could be that the diamond goes on the clubs, but then it doesn't quite add up, right? Yeah. You should kind of show maybe a diamond that I'm playing. Yeah, exactly, but let's see if he still has a trump. I mean, it's very unlikely, but maybe they're in a 4-3. It's possible. I don't know anything about 4-card major, so yeah, they were in a 4-3. Wow. Okay, well, this is going down a few. Maybe that's why sometimes it's not even polite to ask them, does this show 4 or 3, because maybe north-south even had a misunderstanding. Of course, it's politeness or impoliteness, it's not so clear usually, but yeah. Well, they definitely had a few points there, but yeah, just goes to show if you're oops, wait, is it still here? Yeah, perfect. So 94.3, too shabby. Somebody made 3 diamonds doubled. Okay. Yeah, just generally speaking, when your partner leads a suit, McKinney. I always have to. I think I'm allowed to. Wait, where am I? To Google stuff. Ah, okay. Well, he's gonna. Isn't it just the British version of Lavintal? Yeah, exactly. McKenny. It's Lavintal, but the British version. Yeah. Yeah. One club, one spade. The file says simple natural bidding, so let's see what that means. If he rebids one on trump, I'll just bid 2 spades and get it over with. If he bids 2 clubs, it's interesting. Maybe I'll just bid. Yeah, I guess we're playing support doubles, but I don't think I saw it in the file. Two diamonds. Well, I mean, I don't want to defend 2 diamonds. I have a little help in partners minor, so I don't know. There's a tiny break in tempo by Emiel, but I know he's streaming, so I think he's always gonna have a little wait between all his calls. So, but I don't think that passing this out makes sense. So, yeah, okay. Okay, Queen of Diamonds leads by North. Because it's this is from Queen Jack, it means that South has the King Doubleton or King Stiff. And I mean, okay, I mean, realistically, I'm very likely to just take the ace and play a low spade to the queen, top of suit. Yeah, not to the table, but doesn't really matter. Okay, well, in that case, I mean, I could even think of like ducking then, because then I know that South has the king, but but what I can do is take the ace, and now if South doesn't unblock, then the suit is blocked, so it's not so easy to take their winners. But okay, so South passed as dealer, right? No, everybody passed. Yeah. Wow. And also Emiel only had 13. It's interesting. I mean, I could try, like, I don't know. No, but I mean, the cleanest thing I can do is cross the dummy with a club. I have an entry. Okay. Yeah, but now maybe I can... Yeah, I can just eliminate everything, right? And just play a heart into South, and South won't really have anything better to do than just play back a heart. King of Spades, yes. Of course, this assumes that South still has a heart on her, but I'm pretty sure that's a given, right? So King of Spades, King of Diamonds, and North can't be super strong. So I just... but it's not so simple. But it is that simple. I just play I can just play a heart right now, and South is out of. South can play back a. South is welcome to play back a heart, a club, but I just take it in my hand and play another heart. Okay, just before I go crazy, we had 22 together. South had 6. That's 28. Leaving 12 in North, so I'm just not gonna assume that. Yeah, it should be okay. And now it's 8. I mean, yeah, it's true that it could be 11, but okay, what am I doing? Yeah, I was gonna take it this way. It doesn't really matter too much. North had a stiff club, really? It was a stiff club, but yeah, this must be odds on, right? Okay, turn. Unless. So it was 5-4, yeah, so North has another heart left. Just gonna. Five, 4, 3, 1. 3, 4, 5, 1. What am I saying? I'm here, I'm a 16. Okay. In One No Trump we have 3 clubs as puppets. Yeah, and I can show 5 hearts. Very cool. And we're gonna play 4 hearts. Very nice. This time it will be harder to count the points because I started the bidding, so One No Trump. The problem is that a little bit, this hand will be a little boring, I guess. I think the only interesting part in this hand is what I do in trick 1. But I think the correct card is the 9. I'm playing North to have underled the 10, because from King Queen they obviously would have led the King or the Queen. In No Trump it would be a more interesting problem, but yeah, I think the 9 is correct. And now the thing is that now if I take the heart finesse, which I'm gonna take, then South cannot play a diamond very easily. So let's just finesse. And now I keep the jack, so basically South was thinking a little before, so it's interesting. Is North gonna discard? No, apparently not. And now that's the question. So do I have some magic squeeze here? But I think I would need to cash all my clubs first, right, for that to work. And then I'm not quite sure what if somebody has 8 spades and the king of diamonds, I guess. What am I doing here? I could try to lead a low onto the jack, but I think in many fields people are very reluctant to underlead the king, so that would be very dangerous. South played the queen, so South could have the ace queen. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can do, and that's just a waste of time. So only thing I can do is pitch that diamond, but I mean, there's just nothing going on here. It's just because the pitch this diamond and now maybe a spade, and then just cash everything, but it's unlikely to work simply because, I mean, somebody will keep spades because it's just there's so many spades outside. I don't think, even if they want to discard all their spades, I don't think they will manage. So it's very, very unlikely. I don't know. I mean, I've seen and I've made worse defenses than that, but still it seems pretty unlikely. 12 tricks, and should be also a pretty good one. Yeah, so actually the king of diamonds was offside. That's the other thing. If I really had like a very strong reason to believe that North has the last diamond, like the diamond queen, then it would have paid to lead the low diamond very early. And in that case, if North doesn't fly, then I have one more turn. But it's not so easy. So people were in one no trump. Yeah, I think they're playing weak no trumps. No, not even. I just with a robot. How did it take so many tricks? I mean, well, I guess you need to lead like the king of diamonds or something. It's a bit tough. Yeah, even a low diamond. I mean, of course, nobody would lead a low diamond, but yeah, even if you just lead the wrong diamond, it's already +3. 5 spades. I don't quite see it yet, but okay. I mean, it's 5 spades, 2 clubs, 2 aces is already 9, and then one more because of the hard double finesse, and one more because people have a hard time discarding. So I mean, I can see it. There's 4 hearts +2. Is it still here? Yes. Another strong hand. And what's going on here? If it bits 1 no trump, I think I will just bid 3 no trump, because it's just 17, and the most we can have is 31. Board 1, the least we could have was 31, and also I had an exceptionally good hand. If it's 2 hearts or something, then we have an issue. So. Yeah. It would be better to have some extra agreements about this stuff, but let's see. It's also something to consider, like in weakish or average field, it's better to stay out of slam, and just even if you make slam and you stayed out, you're gonna get a good score. And why was this so bad? Were people in 3 no trump? Yeah. Okay, so he bids four hearts. Well, okay. So I mean, I don't know actually what he has. He could even have like 18, 19 balance. That's the normal way of bidding it. We play 1430. Okay, it's 1430. So this is 1 or 4. Can he even have 4? No, because I have 3. So we're missing one. One key card, if I'm counting correctly. I always have a hard time, and if he denies a queen, I will just stop in 5 hearts. Okay, 6 hearts. And it's some kind of a void, I guess, but let's see. Is the queen and some void? Or maybe the queen. Sorry, it has the queen and no kings. It would be a little unlikely, but okay. Let's see. 6. Yes. Okay. It's kind of bad form to play from dummy so early, but I think just knowing who has the king can help me. And then I can... Okay, so the king is in south. So what I would ideally want... So just before we go on, right? So that basically dummy will be high once I draw trump. Ideally, I would like to lead towards my hand, right? So if I lead, I don't know, spade of heart to hand, but I don't really know if I can afford it. Like if I play like now spade of heart to hand, I don't think I want to go to dummy with the ace of clubs to repeat it. If hearts are really 4-1, I think the best way I could play it is, I mean, if North has ace 10 fourth, I don't know how I'm gonna catch it. If South has ace 10 fourth, then I can catch it this way, and maybe I'm missing something obvious here, but the 8, okay, could be a stiff. Yeah. Wow. It doesn't look like it's ace 10 fourth. It's probably ace 8 doubleton. And now if clubs are 4-1, that's another question, of course. What to do, but in this case I can even rough it high, right? Okay, they even set up diamonds for me. Ace 10 8, okay, but it didn't really matter in this case. Now I could claim, I think even if they're 5-0, okay, clubs could be 5-0 with like 0 here, and then I still have some issues, but let's just play it off top. So like 4-1 is easy to pick up. North followed suit. Okay. It's kind of an interesting way of bidding. I mean, so normally I'd like to have some kind of kind of many different ways of raising partners major. In this case, with like a completely pickup partner, I would probably just bid 3 hearts with that hand. But I mean, I can see that 4 hearts, if it can be based on just purely distribution, 4 hearts must have some play usually. But we'll see. One club, one heart. I hope we're gonna have some boring hands at some point, because all of these hands are pretty interesting and pretty and again, some pretty brutal stuff. It's 11, so I feel like, I mean, it is technically invitational, but I feel like I'm underbidding my hand a bit. I have Queen Jack 4th in his suit and Ace King outside. But without special agreements, it's hard to even set up anything, set up any force or anything, so. If he bids 3 hearts, it would show 6-3, clubs and hearts. And better than minimum. Let's see. It's not ideal, a 3 club bid, but I'd rather just pick something that is kind of obvious, like it has an obvious meaning, than something where lots of different things could go wrong, and it's like kind of a complicated thing. Our opponents are missed a 10 card spade fit. Very interesting. Wouldn't have been my first guess. But the hand itself will be pretty boring. You just need to take the diamond finesse at some point. You can't really get some special read or anything. You can try to set up hearts, but even if you set up a heart trick, you will just manage to discard the 5 of diamonds, which doesn't really help. Yeah, and play south, right? That's also something you can do. But yeah, King of Hearts, Heart 9 pitching on diamond, but then you lost already a heart trick that you didn't need to. Or maybe he's trying to partially eliminate, right? So like, I was gonna say, well, okay, now the hand is over, but I was gonna say maybe heart rough, come back to the dummy, and now lead that diamond, but it doesn't quite help. Yeah, so we missed 5 clubs. It was kind of there, but well, I underbid a bit, and it was lucky. So yeah. So normally, like kind of standard bidding, and I don't know what we play. In standard bidding, over 2 clubs, what you can do is bid a new suit. So new suits by responder are forcing and strong-ish. So 2 diamonds or 2 spades. In this case, I would have presumably bid 2 diamonds, showing some kind of length, or if nothing else, then at least I'm not faking spade strength with a double tone. The more modern version is 2 diamonds is game forcing by West, and everything else is kind of a limit bid depending where you are. And in that case, let's say in IMS, I would be pretty reluctant not to bid game from West, because I have a very nice hand for him, really. I don't know exactly like in terms of cover cards, but yeah, it really feels like I'm gonna help his hand a lot. In match points, yeah, I mean, 3 clubs plus 2 should be also a pretty good score. I mean, especially here, I mean, I would definitely overcall from south. It's not the maximum or anything, but if you have such a good hand, yeah, I think you have to. Sorry, such a good suit. I think you have to show it at some point. And I would probably also overcall from north. But another thing to notice here is if spades are 5-5, sorry, if they missed a 10 card fit, it's usually because they're 5-5, and I would probably even assume that the spade honors are split, because if one hand has king queen of spades fifth, then they would have probably overcalled, which is clearly not the case here. But yeah, it's also, I also don't want to say that South has an automatic overcall, king queen fifth and another queen. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and especially not when you're vulnerable. And then North probably said like, yeah, I mean, I have 11, but I only have the jack of spades. I'd rather just sit this one out. So I can see both decisions, but ultimately, I mean, for people who've watched my channel before, they know that like, when in doubt, I always bid. So, and this is obviously like kind of the worst case scenario. I don't know what do they do in spades. Easiest is to ask field 2-3 spades. Gonna lose, let's say 3 hearts, a spade and a diamond, right? No, more. We're gonna lose a bunch of stuff. You're not actually taking any tricks, right, from north-south. The main reason they probably made 3 is some kind of 2 active defense. They gave away a bunch of tricks. Let's say if North bits spades, then maybe East leads a diamond or so. But they're not supposed to make 3. I'm not gonna go and shame people and analyze what they did. So. 59 and 82, not too bad so far. 4 hearts down 4. Ah, that was a nice one. Board 6. Six hearts. Weak no trump, reverse Banshee. I think it means that 2 clubs is then very strong and 2 diamonds is not so strong. Club 2 diamonds. Let me just check just to be sure. I don't think... Nope, yeah, it's just diamonds. So I have a strong support in diamonds, but I think I'll just bid 3. 3 diamonds is more like a signal for partner, like that it's safe to lead the suit or so. We're not gonna win this hand. I mean, who knows? I mean, we won board 4. Bidding 2 and 3, but I somehow doubted this will happen here. Let's see. But, well, we kept them out of game. I mean, on the other hand, I'm a passed hand, so Emiel could have a slightly better hand than average for a weak jump overcall. Ace of hearts. Okay, I should discourage. And he might have a 5-card suit. He had one in board 4. In which case maybe we want to cash out. 2 hearts and 2 diamonds would be pretty sweet, but let's see. So North bid 1 more. She already promised 4 cards, I guess. So it was 4 cards. I would guess that she has 6, but then I have 3 already, so. From my point of view, this hand is not that super deeply interesting because I'm not gonna be like thrown in the last trick or anything, so I have very little things to guard, very few things, but from his point of view it could be interesting. So ace is most likely from ace king. Before I do something stupid. Playing the 7. The 7. The 7. Does this deny the ace? I mean, it would be very strange not to. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna assume that he doesn't have the ace. He would have led a lower one if he underleads it somehow. So, I guess he has jack 6 done. I have nothing to show, so. Yeah, so this would have been pretty painful if I put up the king. But yeah, he has 5 or 6 diamonds, so I knew that the 7 can't be a low one. He would have shown me that he has something interesting there. And normally he would have led the ace anyway from the ace. There's really no reason to underlead it. I mean, it's not like the ace of hearts was a stiff or anything. Let's see. Wow. What? They're in a 4 forfeit. Okay, well, I put north on... I don't even know, but... I put north on 5 or 6 clouds, but then I said maybe 5, but now apparently she has 4. Four clubs, 1 diamond, so I guess 4-4, right? 4-4-4-1. Now I know the exact distribution, but I mean it doesn't quite help me here. But just to illustrate, I should have played high, but I think also this was the wrong card. I should have played the 5. But do we take any more tricks? Hard to believe, right? I mean, well, we could, right? So if you just lead something other than a spade, a diamond or a heart, then Samantha still can't get rid of that spade loser. Yeah, I gave the wrong count. Maybe he still has the 9 of spades. Yeah, he could still have the 9 of spades. Well, somebody has the 9 of spades. Nope. But then, I mean, if she had the 9... then nothing would have helped. And because I mean she can't take the finesse against my my jack if she wants, but two diamonds, just a weak 2. If Sal's doubles, I would probably raise to 3 diamonds. It's what it's a little sick in a 5-2 fit. It's really just more like exploiting the field. So let's not do it. I'm on lead anyway, so I can just lead the queen of diamonds. Two diamonds, 2 spades, passed out. Wow. Well, yeah. So basically, so Emiel had like 13 last time. So it means that they really do have this like he does like to act like a bit like a wider range opposite a past partner. So he could have strongish hand here as well. On the other hand, yeah. So North made a very conservative pass. Let's put it that way. I know he's showing lowish spade that could be for clubs, but I mean he did open 2 diamonds, and he shows and he encouraged, so I can maybe ask for a club if that helps. I mean that's the only thing I can show, so. On the other hand, do I really need this club right now? I mean, what could help is yeah, but it's not like they're ever gonna set up clubs, right? Yeah. Sorry. So 5-ish spades. Three diamonds, yeah. So Emiel did have 5 diamonds there, but the strength is still a little unclear. But it's gonna be about hard. So 5 spades. I should have played the 9, but I hope he can see it. Let's see. So how many spades? 5 spades, 3 diamonds. And from this club pitch, it doesn't look like South will play on clubs. This kind of shows that my contribution to the defense is a kind of over, but it's still probably interesting to count the hand. Now I did show my full count, high-low. Okay, so 5, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, so 2 clubs. That's I actually know the exact distribution, but it's now too late. South will play out 2 more spades and then play the club to me. And also Emiel shows me the club, so it can also help me count out the hand sometimes, but yeah, so it should be a good score as well, because I mean they have a bunch of points. I mean they have 26 points, and I think they can make 3. I mean, I don't know how they made 4 spades, but yeah, at least we got off. I mean, yeah, you can make, right? It's a question of entering dummy late and cashing the last heart. But maybe maybe this club lead did actually help us. It took away the entry early from dummy. That's what I was trying to say. Not a bad set overall, definitely. And this must be good for us too. Yeah, mostly it's east-west scoring, so yeah. So I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna talk through the hands or so. Well, first let's wait for the results, I guess. Shouldn't be too long. Yeah, but 3 diamonds we can probably make, right? Or how does this go? 1 spade, 1 heart, 1 diamond and 2 clubs. Yeah, it's a little too much. Somehow you can make if they... I guess the only way you can make it is if they play too many rounds of clubs. And in particular if they play a 4th round of clubs, which is not too easy to believe. And 3 more tables. We're almost there. Let's see. Yeah, board 11 I gave the wrong count. Maybe it confused him. Actually, giving away that diamond trick wouldn't have hurt us, but it's still better not to. Ah, yeah, so that was actually... they can only pick up my jack if they rough this heart in dummy. Yeah, of course. Cemento is out of clubs. Yeah, but it's a good score anyway. Even plus 100 would have been a little better, but it's not... not a big difference. Look at all these nice minus scores for us. Let's see. Yeah, you can see like kind of applying a little pressure to them really can give us quite a good return. 90 and 75, and I think 68.2 was our score previously, and we didn't win the tournament. Oh, that's really sad, but we're pretty close. That's 2 out of 82, but yeah. So now the question will be how we put all this together. We haven't discussed yet, but it'll be pretty interesting. Yes, I think I'm gonna pause or stop this video and maybe be back a bit later.